First item of business today. Hello. It's a cup with a sheep on it, and it has a butt on the back. A sheep butt. My friend gave it to me for graduation. Yes, I did just graduate high school. Yeah. It's that cool. It's as cool as you think it is. And you can use it too. But not right now because it's really dirty. Second item of business this week. Kind of bummed because my WoW subscription ran out. Yeah, I play World of Warcraft. And I was about to level up. And now I'm not going to level up because you want to know why? I'm broke. Yeah. And I understand that like RuneScape and stuff costs $5 a month as opposed to WoW, which costs like $15. But I'm really addicted. Like, if you haven't started playing WoW, don't start playing because you will never stop. You'll play and it will consume your life. So when I finally get my subscription back up, if any of y'all play in Area 52 on Horde, look me up. My name's Silitalia. Or you can give me your username and I'll look you up. But probably won't be anytime soon because I can't really afford a subscription right now. But when I do, I'll let y'all know when I'm playing again. Alright, well, I told you guys that I was going to do a book every week, and yes, in fact, I am. The first book is Everything Is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer. It's so good! The premise of this book. Really hard to explain on my own, so I'm just going to read the back cover. With only a yellowing photograph in hand, a young man, also named Jonathan Safran Foer, sets out to find the woman who may or may not have saved his grandfather from the Nazis. Accompanied by an old man haunted by memories of the war, an amorous dog named Sammy Davis Jr., and the unforgettable Alex, a young Ukrainian translator who speaks in sublimely butchered English, Jonathan is led on a quixotic journey over a devastated landscape and into an unexpected past. So, I'll read an excerpt, but I'll put it at the end of the video. If you don't want to hear an excerpt, then just, don't listen at the end. Now, the reason this book is so good, it's more than a book. It's kind of an experience almost. Another problem I have with most books today is that the characters, they seem like characters. And in this book, the characters breathe. You want to believe they're real because they read that way. You do know them by the time you're done with the book, and you feel like you're friends with them and that you've known them your whole life. I really love when you can read a book and relate to it so well. The characters are really obscure, but they're relatable. And I think to be able to make, a Ukrainian translator relatable to an American audience is a gift. Now, there are three main characters in this novel. The first one that we're introduced to is Alex, Alexander Perchov. He lives in the Ukraine, and the first chapter just kind of introduces him, and I think it introduces the second character, Jonathan Safran Foer, as well. He is so funny. He really, despite the fact that he's a translator, he really, not good at English. He uses either really complex words for something that you could use a really simple word for. Like for sleep, he uses repose, or else he just uses the wrong word completely. Alex serves as Jonathan Safran Foer, serves as his translator, and then Alexander's grandfather serves as their driver, and he thinks he's blind, and he insists on bringing his guide dog, Sammy Davis Jr. along, who is deranged. There aren't really any, middle emotions in this book. It's either really funny or really devastatingly tragic, but in a good way. Now, there are three plot lines. The first one that you come along is Alex's, the translator, his account of their journey, trying to find the woman who saved Jonathan's grandfather during the Holocaust. The second narrative is written by Jonathan, and it's an account of his grandfather's life in the shtetl. Hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. A shtetl is a village sort of thing. And that plotline is really kind of bizarre. And you could actually go through the whole book and not even read that, and it wouldn't affect the rest of the plotline. So if you can't really get into that, if you want to skip that plotline completely, you could probably get away with it. And then maybe read it again, either just by itself, or the second time through if you wanted to read it again. And then third, it's kind of like a side thing. They're Alex's letters to Jonathan after Jonathan leaves the Ukraine. I'll go ahead and give you a rating for this book. I'd give it PG-13 if you're going by movie ratings, just because of the topics and the language is pretty, yeah. if you're offended by those words, then it's distasteful, but it's not, they're not used distastefully at all. It goes with the novel. There's also a lot of mature themes, lots of sex, but not like scenes, just it's talked about. And there's suicide. It's pretty graphic suicide too. I think if, you know, you can handle those topics, then go ahead. So go out, get this book, and read it, because it is really good, and I promise you you'll enjoy it. See you next week. Now this excerpt is taken from Jonathan's account of his grandfather's life, so I'll read it. "Broad," he said, but she silenced him. She brought up a small block of ice from the cellar and held it against his eye until his face couldn't feel anything, and her hand couldn't feel anything. "I love you," she said. "I do." "No, you don't," he said. "But I do," she said, touching his hair. "No, it's okay. I know you're much smarter than me, Broad, and that I'm not good enough for you. I was always waiting for you to figure it out. Every day. I felt like the Tsar's food taster, waiting for the night when the dinner would be poisoned." "Stop," she said. "It's not true. I do love you." "You stop." "But I love you." "It's okay. I'm okay." She touched the puffy blackness around his left eye. The down, which the saw blade had released from the pillow, clung to the tears of their cheeks. "Listen," he said. "I'll be dead soon." "Stop. We both know it. Stop. There's no use in avoiding it. Stop. And I wonder if you could just pretend for a while. If we could pretend to love each other. Until I'm gone." That's an example of the super devastatingly tragic, sad part of the novel.